Okay, guys, exciting things are about to happen. Number one, I'm about to film a video series called Baker Goes Berserk for my kids and maybe for your entertainment, I don't know. But one of the things that we're going to do first is I'm going to get in the beehive. And you might think, well, Ashley, your family is a beekeeper. What's the big deal? Well, the big deal is I'm the financer. Okay, I just give Eric and Kinley the money to buy the supplies and whatever. I don't actually get into the beehives. So, oh, I found my light. Hey, so I'm going to get in it. I've never done it before, and I'm excited, but I'm also freaking out. Like, I'm so scared. Okay, I'll update you throughout the whole entire process. All right, suit it up. Okay, suited up, about to go in. Eric, tell us about what you're doing.
I'm lighting the smoker.
Why?
The smoke helps keep the bees calm and lets them know that we're coming in, and they really don't care for the smoke too much because it's not good for their breathing, so they'll try to get out of the way of the smoke. So we're going to smoke it a few times once we get it nice and lit. I'm just waiting for this brush to do its job and burn the sticks we've got in here. Good, get a nice thick smoke going, and then we will use it to get into the beehive.
Take it closer.
Great. Yeah, you don't want to. This grate allows only the worker bees, which are the females, to get through. So that just allows them to create honey there at the top, whereas these bottom two chambers are filled with just about everything. Oh, crud.
What?
All that larva we just accidentally destroyed.
Ooh, but look at the larva. We accidentally ruined it, but that's okay.
Yeah, it'll be alright. I just want to make sure the queen's not anywhere on here, and that's why when you get into a hive, you've got to be really slow and steady, because you never know where that queen's going to be. And if you happen to damage the queen in any way, that could really be it for an entire colony, and we don't want that. Alright, so I'm going to take my hive tool right here, and with any luck, I'll be able to show you guys some examples of some different stuff. So we definitely know there's brood, and the brood's doing alright. So they're drawing out comb here. This frame is not drawn out all the way yet. It's really not even drawn out at all, but you've got some bees doing their job. I actually have a really great example of the two different types of bees that you see other than the queen. So you have your worker bees, which are these tiny little guys. They're actually the most abundant ones. And you have your drones, these big old dudes. And the presence of drones,
Oh, I see it.
is really great.
So that's
they're the
a
ones with
drone?
the big, yeah, like you can tell they're different. You see the size difference.
Mm-hmm.
Presence of drones is great because you know that your queen is creating brood, and the more drones that there are means the more babies the queen can make. So for now, we are going to take, Ashley, if you could hand me that frame hanger.
This?
Yeah. We're going to take that and put it right here. And we are going to hang the frame the exact way we got it out, because the queen has her laying pattern and you don't really want to disturb that. It looks as if in this top chamber that they're doing kind of a combination of honey and brood, it looks like. I bet that bottom chamber is probably, chock full of brood. We're gonna have to use the smoker to get some of these guys away from the larvae. They're trying to recoup some of the honey that was lost, and unfortunately we have a lot of we have quite a bit of loss right here. These larvae, actually you could look from this direction over and you can see the different stages of larvae, because we inadvertently while taking off the queen excluder, ripped open some comb that they had made.
I see it.
And you can actually see the different stages of larva as it goes this direction, even almost to a complete bee right there. Almost completely
Sorry, dude.
done.
You
Unfortunately,
see it right here? It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
yeah, it's kind of a gradient going this way. Unfortunately, I am going to have to clean some of this stuff off, or else it's just going to be left there.
It sounds sad, but there are so many in the hive that...
Right. Oh, look. He's trying to take that one with him. Or with her, rather. I make that mistake a lot. The royal jelly are those. Well, you're really gonna have to come out where the sun is over here, honestly. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with this brood pattern. The royal jelly is that orangish yellow stuff. You see them kind of stockpiling in some of them. Looks like good brooding pattern. It's not completely filled out, but they're utilizing the space they have. The thing that worries me though are these.
What?
They're probably drone cells. They don't look like supersedure cells.
Those big puffies?
Yeah, those big puffies typically, really honestly cannot tell. But I can tell you this, the queen is not on this frame. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay it right here while I do some doctoring, because they are starting to get a little irritated, and we have kind of disrupted their entire process. But good news, Queen is doing
Some work.
an excellent job.
there's no salvaging that, is there?
Yeah.
So,
And if you could bring...
you see the bees inside there? Clean them from the inside.
Now that's another fun fact about bees, is that they're extremely they sterilize everything.
Huh.
I need to hold it up.
Okay, that was me in the hive, and I hope that you learned and saw some really good stuff. You saw some royal jellies, some brood, which are young, unhatched bees, and then you also were able to see kind of the life cycle of the bees. You were able to see like those newly formed larvae turned into the pupa, turned into a full-grown bee, and you were also able to see bees at work. So I want you to take this information and I want you to learn more and more about bees, whether you go on Epic and read a little bit more about bees, or whether you watch some kid-friendly YouTube videos about bees. I want you to go up and learn a little bit more, because this week we're going to be doing a lot of things in reading, writing, and science about bees, okay? And in order to do it, you're going to have to learn a lot. I hope you enjoyed me in the beehive for you.